Could you work in popping?
And popping.
And then yours will just be everyone loves
Yo,
you.
everyone fucks with John Mulaney.
There you go, even better. Even better. I don't know if you do
Everybody.
that in the Midwest, but you know.
My mom will be like, who fucks with you?
I wrote a joke for this awards show that had the word midget in it. And someone from the network came down to our offices and he said, no, midget is as bad as the N-word. First off, no. Do you know how I know it's not? I said to him, is because we're saying the word midget and we're not even saying what the N-word is. If you're comparing the badness of two words and you won't even say one of them, that's the worst word.
I am damp all the time. I am damp now, and I will be damp later. Like the back of a dolphin, my back. Do you know how hard it is to get a doctor to write you a prescription for a pill you don't need? It's not hard. It's so easy. It's so easy. Here's what you do, or here's what I did, but don't do it, but if you did do it, it would totally work. Okay. Go on like WebMD, search doctors in your zip code, okay? And then sort the results. Lowest rating to highest. You will not need to scroll far. Find the doctor in your area with the lowest number of stars. This person needs your business. Is this a bad doctor? Nay, nay. This is the best doctor. I've never seen a ghost, by the way. I asked my mom if she'd ever seen a ghost. So I was home for Christmas and we were just eating Triscuits in silence. And I was staring at the floor and I was like, well, here goes nothing. You ever seen a ghost? And my mom said, yes. She said, I never told you this before. She said, outside you and your brother's room, I used to see the ghost of a little girl in a Victorian nightgown. And then she would walk down the hallway. And then she would evaporate. And then my dad said, let's change the subject. And I think he was just doing that dad thing of like, this is a weird topic. But the way it came off was that he definitely killed that little girl. Let's change the subject. Why are we even talking about Penelope or whatever her name was? I didn't kill her. Whoever did kill her only did it to protect her from this world. None of us really know our fathers. Anyway.
Did John Mulaney killed Princess Di?
Oh, no. It was so long ago. Who knows what happened in that dark tunnel on that Paris evening? I do a thing when I'm nervous to calm myself down.
Me too.
What do you do? Does it work?
Please stop doing that. Please stop doing that.
I'm trying to make a GIF.
I actually just quit drinking a couple months ago because, I'm not exactly slap happy about it myself. Do you remember when you were in elementary school, primary school, and a kid in your class would come to school one day and you'd find out their grandparent had died and they would get like so much attention? You know, the teacher would be like, Aaron's grandpa passed away, and he'd be like, that's right. And we'd be like, oh, Aaron, and he'd be like VIP for the day. He'd be like, can I sit in the beanbag chair during reading time? I'd be like, of course, you poor fuck, you sit there. Forget the fact that there's a laminated construction paper list of whose day it is to sit in the beanbag chair, and we've all been patient waiting for our day. And let's even forget that the beanbag is there to teach us patience. You just jumped the line. Did you ever look at how much attention that dead grandparent kid was getting? And did you ever, like me, hope? I was walking downtown today. I was on West 12th Street. I was downtown. I was walking towards this guy. He's walking towards me. He's on his cell phone. We're both downtown. We're on West 12th. As he walks past me, I hear him say, no, I can't meet right now. I'm way uptown. And then he looked at me and he winked and he kept walking. That guy should be declared mayor of New York City. I don't care if he's had a scandal. Automatic mayor. And he probably has, if that's how he conducts himself on a day-to-day basis.
if he's lying about his whereabouts at 2 o'clock on a Saturday while I high-fiving random guys on the street. I was glad I noticed him. I normally don't notice people. I zone out constantly. Have you ever zoned out for a few minutes? I've been zoned out since 2014. All day long, I wander into traffic, walking like Charlie Chaplin, listening to a podcast while thinking about a different podcast. I can zone out anywhere. I was at the doctor's office. He was reading me the results of a blood test. It was important. I listened, and I zoned out. I was like, nah, I'm gonna stare at the wall and think my thoughts. I was like, none of the Beatles had mustaches. But then one day, all of them had mustaches. That's weird. I can't think of a time a group has done that. Some people in my life don't want me to zone out as much. They want me to focus, and they want me to be in the moment, and they want me to do this by meditating. I don't know if you've ever tried meditating, but I've been trying it. This is how you meditate, okay? You sit on the floor with your back perfectly straight, which I hate more than ISIS, and then you take deep breaths. I don't like sitting up straight, all right? It's never gonna happen. If meditating was sitting hunched over on the toilet with your elbow on your knee while kind of looking at your phone, I'd be the Dalai Lama. I don't like sitting up straight. So you sit up straight and you breathe, and this helps you stay in the moment. Don't bother. The moment is mediocre at best. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Let's all try right now. Let's all be in the moment in silence right now. Sucked, right? Not fun at all. That was boring. You gotta zone out. You have an imagination. You have a movie theater in your brain that plays fake arguments that you win. Have you ever just been sitting there thinking about something for like 20, 25 minutes, and all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, I'm driving, and you remember? You're like, I'm going 75 miles an hour. I have been for a while. I could have changed so many lives. Sometimes my wife, I have this wife, she'll be like, are you watching the road? And I'm always like, I am looking through the windshield. And I'm not gonna hit anyone. But no, I'm thinking about the Beatles.
Lived here for a little while now, and this is a new thing where, like, late at night on the street, women will see me as a threat. That is funny, yeah. That is funny. It's kind of flattering in its own way, but at the same time it's weird, because, like, I'm still afraid of being kidnapped, you know? But I'll give you the best example of this. A couple months ago, I'm at a subway station in Long Island City, Queens. Ooh, yeah, do go if you get the chance. A beautiful place. I'm changing between subway trains, right? And it's 2 o'clock in the morning, okay? And you have to walk down this long corridor in order to change trains. 2 o'clock in the morning, it's just me and this woman. And she's walking a few yards ahead of me, and we're walking down, and she starts giving me, like, the over the shoulder, like that, you know, like looking. And then she starts to pick up the pace. She starts to walk a lot faster. So I think, oh, she must hear the train coming. You know, or she feels it in her feet like a Native American in a movie. So I start to sprint down the hallway at her, and she looks back and she's like, ah! And then she gives chase, so now we're like booking it down the corridor at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm gaining on her. I'm gaining on her, and we're getting to the end of the hallway, and she's going into that like dead end shuffle, you know, that women do when you chase them. And I'm almost there. I'm almost at her, and then it dawns on me. Oh, she's running from me. Because in her eyes, I'm an adult. And adults rape each other. Kind of a lot. So I wanted to go up to her and be like, whoa, no. I'm not like a, you know, I'm not a man.
Yo, let's talk about a real issue at hand. Trash piling up, it's time to take a stand. From plastic bottles to styrofoam cups, our planet's drowning, it's time to wake up. Garbage trucks roll, streets lined with waste, but where does it go? It's not a race to the landfill, a mountain of despair. But we can change course, show that we care. Trash talk, it's more than just words. It's about actions, the change we deserve. Reduce, reuse, recycle. That's the plan for a cleaner, greener earth. Let's take a stand. Trash talk, it's more than just words. It's about actions, the change we deserve. Reduce, reuse, recycle. That's the plan for a cleaner, greener earth. Let's take a stand. Single-use plastics, they gotta go. From straws to bags, it's time to say no. Bring your own cup, your own tote bag. Small steps add up, let's not lag. Sorting all waste is not that tough. Recycling centers, that's where it's rough. Separate paper, glass, and cans. Give them a new life, that's the plan. Trash talk, it's more than just words. It's about actions, the change we deserve. Reduce, reuse, recycle. That's the plan for a cleaner, greener earth. Let's take a stand. But it's not just about the stuff we toss. It's about the mindset, there's no loss. Composting food waste, it's a win. Turning scraps to soil, let's begin. Educate the masses, from young to old. The future's at stake, let the story unfold. For the sake of our planet, our home sweet home. Let's clean up our acts, together we roam. Trash talk, it's more than just words. It's about actions, the change we deserve. Reduce, reuse, recycle. That's the plan for a cleaner, greener earth. Let's take a stand.
I'm just some stupid punk, right? But I think that would be equally creepy. Is if you were in a subway station at 2 o'clock in the morning and I chased you down, grabbed you and said, I'm not gonna rape you. I'm a little boy. People wouldn't like that either.